Hey everyone, Ethan from Reproductions here, and wow, I know, it's been a long while in the making this another video, I know, but as you can tell, moved house, so that's why this video took so long to get around to, but here goes nothing. 3 months of YouTube rust. I hope you're not too mad at me, but today I decided we'll do a personality test today, because I really do wonder. I was thinking, what kind of personality do I have, really? I mean, I'd be shocked if any personality test doesn't just say, we don't fucking know, question mark, you just have too many of them. But we're gonna find out today, I guess. Alright, so the first one says, you regularly make new friends. Now, I do think I've gone from somewhat being more of a introvert kind of guy to more of a extroverted, and if we're talking, you know, sort of an online sense, then I would go about here, to be honest. I'd be somewhere in like a, I don't know, maybe, yeah, green area there. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Yes, I would agree with that. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. I mean, in some ways, yes. It depends on what the topic is about. And how I feel about it emotionally, but I would say probably around there again. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized, yes. I'm definitely, you know, a neat freak. This whole computer desk, even though through the house move, I've made sure it's really fucking clean. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. No, I'm gonna say probably there. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Well, if I was to sit here and think about it, you know, the concept of through this webcam who I'm talking to, I'm talking to myself right now, but if I was to sit down and think and be like, this is going out to tons of people, I would be like, oh fuck, this is a lot of people, I'm gonna shut down. I mean, it's technically what I'm doing right now, I just don't put it to the, you know, front of my mind. So, I mean, to be on YouTube and have 430 people, whatever I have now, subscribe to me, you'd have to be sort of crazy in a way to commit yourself to promoting to strangers. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Now, this was me with homework, but over the years I've become somewhat more of a procrastinator, so as a kid maybe, which is weird because you would think it would usually be the backwards way. As a kid you're procrastinating because you'd rather do other things, but no, I guess I've gone the other way, so I would probably go more there. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Very much an empath, I would say so. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yes. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your yes. I didn't even have to read that full one. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. About there, I'd say. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. No, I disagree. I like to talk about the intricacies and subtle nuances of creative works. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. I mean, I'm an empath, so I don't really like stepping on other people's toes. I'll probably just go more like here. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Yes, sometimes. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Disagree. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. I mean, again, this is one of them where, as a kid, and sort of up until teen years or whatever, I would be sort of apprehensive, if the right word, to try different methods and change things up. I'd be sticking in a comfort zone with what I know, and I'm starting to sort of break that now. So I would probably go around here for progress on that. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. There. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Around there. You are prone to worrying about things that will take a turn for the worse. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Depends on the team of people you're working with, because you could have... I mean, you know your own brain good enough that working with yourself, it would be less... But then again, you can work with a good team of people that just get you, but it's about if your brains are all working in tandem. So, honestly, if I'm working with a bunch of arseholes, then I'd probably go somewhere around there. You gotta factor in these things, or at least I'm taking them at a factor, not at just face value. I'm thinking things through fully. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I'm actually in the process of doing this exact thing right now, so I disagree. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Now, yes, I definitely prefer doing that. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. I am guilty of this. I will hold my hand up, yes. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Yeah. Your mood can yes. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Around there. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Wait, didn't we just answer one that was sort of like this? You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. No. You usually prefer to be around others than on your own. You become bored or lose interest when a discussion gets highly theoretical. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. I mean, just look at when this video's coming out compared to the last one. Fucking 3 months. I think that says it all, really. So I would say yes. You guys would be pissed if I put disagree. He's just being too up his own arse. You rarely second guess the choices that you've made. I disagree. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression such as, yes, anything with the word creative, I'm right out there. That's up my alley. I can debate, argue, talk about creative works, art, writing, anything at all, just art-based. I can do that all day. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Around there. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. You can easily connect with people you've just met. I mean, maybe my Discord server could vouch for me on this one, but I'm gonna probably say this, in being humble as possible, of course. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is get back on track as soon as possible. Yes. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time. Yes. They play in my mind for months after, and it is a stupid thing. I really do have to get rid of it, but you know when you're just lying in bed at night and you're thinking, if I just fucking hadn't, or if I'd have just done this differently, the butterfly effect, things could have gone so much differently. It's like that. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could be like in the future. I mean, I have talked about it, but not very much. Your emotions can control you more than you control them. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Sometimes, yes. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. This is just roasting my whole channel. I would say somewhere in between here. Which one do I go for? I'm gonna probably go this one. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Sometimes, yes. That is a big thing I usually do think. How long does it take for that respect or admiration to derail and just run off course? It's a pessimistic sort of thing, but it happens sometimes. So I'm gonna go with that. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes, because like, you know, writing or something or whatnot, where I can just put things out there and talking into a camera and whatnot, it's great. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Well, yes, because I like to do things in sort of my own way. Give it my own touch rather than doing it some set list of rules way. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Around there. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I like to hold on to this visionary, you know, dream and picture of how things will be in the future. So I would say around this one. Gender male. Your personality type is advocate. INFJ-T. Advocates are quiet visionaries. Oh, and I just said the word visionary earlier, oddly enough. Often serving as inspiring and tireless idealists. Energy. 51% introverted, 49% extroverted. I can agree with that. It's sort of a near half and half split. Yeah, I have my moments where I just recharge and then I can be social again. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. Now that does sound pretty much verbatim, exactly like my brain really. Mind. 63% intuitive and 37% observant. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. Now, yes, I am a big nerd for those things. Nature. 56% feeling, 44% thinking. That makes me just sound illogical. I don't think. That just goes off feeling. So, feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation, yes. I do agree with all this so far. Tactics. 57% judging. Now I just sound like a prejudiced, judgmental arsehole. I'm gonna judge this thing before I even do it. 57% judging, 43% prospecting. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity. Identity. 75% turbulent. Who am I? I'm gonna look in the mirror tonight and be like, who the fuck is this? And 25% assertive. Yeah, I basically don't have a fucking assertive bone in my body. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Now, yes, perfectionist McCoy over it. That was actually a pretty cool test, but I'm gonna search something up. I have to know. I have to just know more about this. INFJ is a personality type with the introverted, intuitive feeling and judging traits. But then what does the N stand for? Nature or something? Introverted nature or intuitive nature, feeling, judging? They tend to approach life with deep thoughtfulness and imagination. Their inner vision, personal values, and a quiet, principled version of humanism guide them in all things. Wow. Why are INFJ so special? Actually, I want to see, people also ask. After you take the test, don't be surprised if you're oddly freaked out by how accurate your results are. If you happen to fall into the INFJ personality type, you're a rare breed. Only 1.5% of the general population fits into that category, making it the rarest personality type in the world? I suddenly feel like I'm fucking floating on cloud 9. They might as well get on their knees and give me some sloppy. Wow, I feel like a dog wagging its tail right now. The INFJ personality type is something special in our society. Their deep empathy, heartfelt compassion, boundless creativity, unwavering integrity, and pure idealism make them a treasure to have around. Wow, they're really just sucking my dick with these. Is INFJ hard to love? Do I want to click this? I will. INFJs are often highly principled and have high standards for their partners and themselves. They tend to value honesty, communication, and loyalty more than other personality types. Sometimes these standards may feel unrealistic and difficult for partners to navigate. Well, I mean, shouldn't communication, honesty, and loyalty be principles of, any relationship that any personality type would want? I mean, maybe that's just me, but I would think any person would want that in a partner. This was pretty cool, to be fair. Honestly, I do agree with it all. I would say I'm definitely more, slightly teetering on the edge more so of the introverted side of the coin, but it's cool that it's sort of noticing I'm starting to get more extroverted. Also, I swear they spelled extroverted wrong. Isn't it an O instead of an A? It's not extra, it's like extro. But anyway, I do agree with that. The thinking part and the assertive and turbulent ratio is definitely perfectly on balance. They basically got that spot on. I'm honestly surprised by this. This is an accurate website. If you guys want to do your own personalities and take the test yourselves, I'll leave 16 personalities link in the description below so you can go and take the test for yourselves. And yeah, let me know what personality types you are if you've taken it in the comments below. See you in the next video, everyone.